Welcome back to Heart with Prisca. Today we're diving into a topic that many of you have asked about. Have you ever found the perfect business for sale, looked at the price tag and immediately thought, there's no way I can afford that? If that's you, I want you to know right now, you are definitely not alone. It's the number one barrier for most aspiring entrepreneurs. One of the biggest myths about buying a business is that you need hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars sitting in your bank account today. The truth is, many successful business acquisitions are financed using a combination of different funding sources. It's a puzzle, and you just need the pieces. It's not always about how much money you have in your pocket right now. It's about how well you structure the deal to make it work. As many of you know, this has been one of the biggest learning curves in my own journey. I've spoken with banks, explored government programs, and considered partnerships. I've looked at vendor financing and even using home equity. Every single conversation I've had has taught me something new and valuable. Today I want to share those lessons with you because if buying a business is your dream, I don't want the price tag to stop you. Let's get started with strategy number 1. Understanding that you don't always need to pay the full purchase price yourself. This was honestly one of the biggest mindset shifts for me. When I first started, I assumed I needed the entire purchase price in cold hard cash. But that's not how acquisitions happen. Think of it like buying a house. Very few people walk in and pay the full price in cash on day one. Instead, you combine your savings with other sources. The goal isn't necessarily to have all the money, it's to create a deal that works for everyone. Strategy number 2 is the most common one: traditional bank financing. Banks are still a primary source for business buyers. If the business has strong financial statements, predictable cash flow, and a solid history, banks may be willing to finance a significant portion. But remember, banks will also evaluate you. They look at your credit history, your financial position, and especially your management experience. They might ask for a down payment or require some form of collateral. The stronger both you and the business are, the easier this process becomes. Now, strategy number 3 is something many people overlook: government-backed loan programs. These can be absolute game changers. Depending on where you live, there are programs specifically designed to help entrepreneurs purchase businesses by reducing the lender's risk. Because the government guarantees part of the loan, it makes financing much more accessible to people who might not qualify for traditional loans. Never assume you've heard about every option. Always ask your bank specifically what government-backed programs might be available for your deal. Strategy number 4 has become one of my absolute favorites: vendor financing, also known as a seller note. This simply means the seller agrees to finance part of the purchase price themselves. You pay them over time, usually with interest, instead of all at once. Why would a seller agree to this? Because it increases their pool of buyers. It also shows they have massive confidence that the business will continue to succeed. When a seller is willing to leave some money in the deal, it's a huge signal to you and your bank that they believe in the future of the company. Strategy number 5 is all about teamwork, partnerships. Sometimes you don't need all the money yourself, you just need the right people. One partner might bring the capital, another might bring industry experience, and someone else might actually manage the day-to-day operations. But remember, choose your partners carefully. Document everything. Define your responsibilities and how decisions will be made before you start. Good partnerships can build incredible businesses, but poor ones can destroy them just as quickly. Plan for disagreements before they even happen. We've covered the first 5 strategies. In the next part, we'll dive into home equity, deal structure, and how to build your winning team. I'll see you in part 2.